Welcome back, everyone. My name is Max here. We're back here with more Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. In the last episode, Team Galactic attacked, not only taking out all the water in Lake Valor, with Commander Saturn capturing Azelf, the being of willpower. Commander Mars went and attacked Lake Verity, and Dawn and Professor Rowan were too late in order to prevent them from capturing Mesprit, the being of knowledge. Being of knowledge, being of will, being of emotion. Barry is the one who was sent to Lake Acuity in order to make sure that Yuxi, the being of knowledge, is the one that's safe. But according to Commander Mars, Yuxi had already been captured, but we need to head to Lake Acuity just to be safe. So now it's time for us... How'd you get caught on that? It's time for us to head up to Lake Acuity to make sure that Barry is safe, and so is Mesprit. Anyways, though, we are in Mount Coronet. This isn't our first time because we went through the lower half multiple times when we were trying to get from Auburn City to Harlem City, but we have journeyed through here. So this side's connected to the other half of Eterna City, and I do like this of where it's just random Pokemon, but it's mostly Bidoof and Bibarel. The game knows, like, alright, yeah, the reason people have Bidoof and Bibarel on their teams is because people are only using them to fight for the HM slaves. Anyways, though, we have escape ropes and all that. You would want to knock out this one, but actually you can't yet. I'll show off why, like, way later on, but hey, we encountered a Pokemon, even the Cleanse Supposed to prevent. Actually, no, the Cleanse lowers Pokemon counter rate. It doesn't just prevent it outright, like, say, a Repel does. Unless this is one of the world's strongest Geodudes. In fact, though, I'm more inclined to believe that in Legends Arceus, that'd be one of the world's strongest Geodudes, because of Alpha Pokemon and all that. Now that I think about it, I need to see what would happen if you transfer Alpha Pokemon to other games. Will the Alpha Pokemon be able to retain their height? Are they still massive? I highly doubt that. Oh yeah, you're using, you know, the Alpha Pokemon aren't... They're not going to remain massive in size, even though I wish they would. Like, come on, imagine you got a 10-foot tall freaking Gardevoir, or a 10-foot tall, or Garchomp, which are some of the Pokemon that you can get that are, that are alphas in that game. And they can be shiny, too. Anyways, we found the bag of Stardust. Anyways, though, yeah, I hated this particular portion of Mount Coronet when I was younger. Because, guess what? HMs were still a thing, but you had to have them on your Pokemon. But anyways, though, I wonder if the same logic applies here. There's one Pokemon that you can find here being a Feebas. But Feebas has a very, very, very low encounter rate, and you have to fish on every single spot inside this water portion of Mount Coronet, and it reset every hour. So I'm wondering if, like, that's the same thing that happened here. I could be wrong. Anyways, we got an item like Clay. I think this improves the capabilities of Reflect and, what was it? Light Screen. I believe that's what the move does. It makes them longer, I believe. It makes them last 8 turns instead of 5, like the same way that, I believe like you had certain stones, like a Heat Rock, Damp Rock, and Icy Rock, that would improve the time of certain weather conditions. It'd be good on certain Pokemon, like, oh yeah, make it last 8 turns and all that jazz. Anyways, right here real quick, grab this, a Max Elixir, ooh, that's good. Max Elixir being able to fully restore the power points of any move you use. Use it when the move is completely gone. Anyways, we gotta use Strength here. Yeah, I know I'm, like, taking a long time in this, but remember, this is... Even though we've been to Mount Coronet before, I want to see what new Pokemon that we can encounter here. Besides, like, obviously, like, oh, the Feebas ones. Like, that was a misclick. Alright, let's see what you got. That's it. Meditite. We already have the Meditite, so I'm not gonna bother catching it. If it was its evolved form Meditite, I'll be like, alright, yeah, it's fine. Besides, we need one to show off, like, the biggest troll in Pokemon history. I kid you not. This is basically Pokemon Company being the biggest trolls ever. I don't think this is anything that should be laughed at or done forever in the future, or else people will go back, hey, remember that terrible thing? But you could trade a Medicham for a Haunter. Haunter, as you may or may not know, is one of the few Pokemon, okay, that evolve via trade. So, you're like, oh yes, I get a Gengar for free! The Pokemon Company say, nah fam, you ain't gonna get a Gengar for free, you actually gotta trade. Because they made the trainer holding it have a freaking Everstone on it. In fact, that made people extremely frustrated. I remember that as a kid, I'm like, no. I was frustrated. Anyways, another Grappler. How am I gonna put that? Like, the way my TV shows things and the way that my computer shows things is always interesting. Like, Laverne is a darker shade of black and has darker blue on the rings surrounding her. While Graveler is gray on the screen, on my TV screen, but, is brown on my computer. Maybe I'll do this more like what Legends Arceus, or maybe, heck, maybe I'll go back all the way to Gen 8 and we'll do that. And I'll have that as a setup. Even though I'm probably going to have another squad of Pokemon that I will all automatically use. Because I'm a boring player. And this guy's an ice trainer, I believe. Anyways, so we're finally out Mount Coronet on Route 216. And you have an ace trainer that has a different outfit because we are in, what is this, Tundra, I guess? Frozen Wasteland. Anyways, descends on Ambipom. We have Laverne, so I think Laverne will be fine at taking out this trainer with ease, with the greatest of ease. It's only level 35. Anyways, let's use Dark Pulse. Ooh, Baton Pass. Okay. I don't know what stats you're passing on when you didn't pass on any stats, but free swap outs, okay? Oh! Oh, you poor sweet summer child. You swapped into a Dark Pulse. Oh gosh. That's hilarious. But we're still buffeted. We're hit by hail. And hail is a permanent condition here in the upper part of Northern Sinnoh, because even though it's no Pokemon that casts the ability of Snowstorm or Hail Warning or using Hail, it doesn't matter because guess what? It's still going to be Dual Chop. Ooh, they have Dual Chop in this? Okay. I didn't know they had Dual Chop. So that means I could give Grima Dual Chop, having it have a multi-hitting move that's not the one that increases her speed but lowers her defense. Anyways, both Laverne and Grima level up. Laverne becoming level 45 and wants to learn Victory Screech! But here's the thing. I think Baby Doll Eyes is better. Because the whole point of Laverne is that she's not our offensive Pokemon. And oh, Grace also leveled up. I didn't even notice. Becoming level 45 as well. And Grima became level 46 because we gave her all those battles last episode and getting a bunch of the experience. Chess is like, they have an animation where they become cold. I actually kind of like that. Anyway, so yeah, there's 2 roads that you can take here going up to Snow Point. And if you go right here, though, you get a full heal. Yeah, there's 2 roads. You can take the lower road, or you can take the high ground. Ha! However, I do like the fact that with the snow, it's not as low. Does it get covered, though? No, it doesn't. Huh. Well, it might get covered when we're, like, moving. But anyways, we have another ace trainer here that we need to take down. But let's be honest, like, no one's gonna really be a challenge to us. The only person who I believe, like, by the end of the game, with all the Pokemon that we have, by the end of the game, the only person who's gonna really be a challenge to us is the champion. Because look at this, we're almost, like, we're 6-7 levels ahead with our lowest level Pokemon. And I believe you will probably have double kick. No, you have baby doll eyes. Well, it doesn't matter because I have physical moves, but I'm not a physical attacking Pokemon. We're gonna use Dark Pulse, and I probably should put some healing on Laverne because she's been not only taking damage, but she's also been being hit by hail the entire time. Anyways, we're using the Dark Pulse. Hopefully, we can get a flinch. Nope. Ah, crap bastard. Double kick. Wow. Then again, Laponi doesn't have a very high physical attack. As you can see by our Laponi, our Candy does not have a very high physical attack. Not at all. But her speed is what we're using her for. We have another set of baby doll eyes. Laverne's speed is what we're using her for. In terms of like a competitive sense. I still wish we could get return, but I'm assuming that's a move that we can only get via heart scale. Because I'm gonna keep going to this platinum. You learned on evolution when you do that. By the way, whatever. By the way, which Ace Trainer's design do you prefer more? Do you prefer the normal one or do you prefer the ice-based one? I prefer the normal one for the dudes, but for the females, I do prefer the ice one, mainly probably because of the hair. Dude, we got a freaking Coronet, we got Ryu over there, sitting in the snow, fully decked out like, nah fam, I'm got this. I am training my body into it. Anyways, we got another Ace Trainer battle here against Maria. Maria! Got Golduck. Okay. You know, I always felt like they got the names wrong of Golduck and Psyduck. Well, not always. In more recent years, I'm like, why is the Pokemon that's blue Golduck evolved from the gold-looking duck, and why is the Pokemon that's called Psyduck? Well, I mean, it makes sense, like, Psyduck gets a headache, it has incredible power, but it doesn't know how to use it well. Well, I'm assuming Golduck knows how to use it well, and is fine with it. So it's like, alright. Wow, you're getting all 5? Wow, you got all 5. Did they increase the amount of times that the move can hit? Because I do know that it feels like we're getting more and more lucky with Pokemon just getting all 5 of those moves going. Maybe they increased the accuracy. Awkward Jet. Stack. But it doesn't matter! Because Dark Pulse takes out your Golduck. Ha! Should be easy. Easy! Anyways though, Laverne's buffeted by hail. Sudowoodo. Sudowoodo being big wood, and poses like a tree. Dark Pulse. Let's see, this should do quite a bit of damage to Sudowoodo. Yeah, Sudowoodo doesn't have high. That's the problem with rock-type Pokemon I see, and that's the one I have with them in general. Like, they have high physical defense, but their special defense is... yes. They need to have more... they need to have more Pokemon that have like a good balance between defense and physical defense with Rock type. Like, I know Steel type have better like coverage, like in terms of having like a mixed set of bulk, but for Rock type it doesn't feel like they care all that much. Anyways, Laverne is putting in work, and we have Ponyta. Okay, it's been a while since we've seen one, even though we have one. And the problem with using Ponyta is getting it to evolve. Is because Ponyta evolves at level 40. And that's pretty high in the evolutionary chain for a Pokemon that doesn't have like the world's best stats. And it doesn't help that we're also being hit by hail, being burned. Burned! Okay, now I'm getting frustrated. Anyways, Dark Pulse. Take it out! Take out the Ponyta. And that was... oh, we got 2 level ups. Laverne becoming level 46, and Candy become level 48. Nice. Candy become... look at that speed. It has... look, Candy has decent attack. Decent-ish. Wants to learn to move bounce. Okay, finally a new move we can use. Maybe we got double kick, charm, and all that. We're gonna get rid of charm. Yeah, I know. Like, I want to keep Headbutt as our move that can not only flinch, but having stab until we get return. How disappointing. But that's just something we gotta worry about, unfortunately. So what we're going to do is that we're going to heal up and go forward. And we have another set of trainer here, but in all honesty, ooh, warm bed, snowbound lounge, a warm bed, and little else. That's actually kind of funny. I don't have thick fact like some Pokemon, so I have to bundle up clothes to keep warm. It's bed, which technically take a rest. Yeah, it's like, look, we can only offer you a bed. We don't got food, we don't got coverage, we don't got service. We can only give you a bed. But anyways, though, since we're heading up to Snow Point, there are some Pokemon here that we can catch that are really only located in this area. So we're gonna actually know, but having Azura being the one to do the battling is actually probably a bad idea. Because Azura is a fighting type. And since we're in an icy related area, ice type Pokemon are very weak to fighting type. But anyways, here's one of our rare Pokemon, Snover. Send out Candy to not only do some damage, but hopefully not take it out. So what we're going to do is that we're probably just going to throw the Ultra Ball right away. And, yeah, you know, hope for the best. Because really, I want to really see if we can get it going. Dang it! So close! Icy Wind, yay. And Icy Wind lowers your speed, and I think it actually has the chance to freeze? I'm not sure. I know a lot of ice type, I know a few ice type moves have the chance to freeze. Ice, stuff like Ice Beam, Blizzard, all that. That's why I was like, can Icy Wind freeze? Okay, so we're going, I don't want to hit it because I know for a fact that Snover is not going to survive. In fact, you know what? I probably should have sent out Laverne because Laverne would have definitely been the better choice here. Because Laverne is physically the weakest of all our Pokemon. So I was like, you know what? Might as well use it. Gosh. You would think I would know more stuff despite the fact that I was like, oh yeah, I really like Pokemon, but honestly, no, I'm not the smart. It used Swagger. It used Swagger! And that confuses us. Yay. But if I hail, and we're gonna try with the quick attack. Hopefully that doesn't knock it out. Okay, yeah, that's good. You think that was a good idea to swagger us twice in a row? And it's like, that's a terrible, horrible, awful idea. But with its health pretty low now, we can use an Ultra Ball, and I can pretty say comfortably that we won't be... Okay. I'm really starting to not like you. At all. You're really starting to piss me off. Ultra Ball. Say the Ultra Ball! Say... Yes! Ultra Ball, we popped the Snover. Even though, honestly, Snover is not... Oh, anyway, Zerberito, level 49. Look at the speed. Will be added to the Pokédex. It lives on snowy mountains. Having had little contact with humans, it is boldly inquisitive. Which means, like, it's pretty curious. I'm like, yeah, and again. It'd be more like that curiosity killed the cat whole thing. Like, huh, it's like, what are you? Are you Pokemon? Are you human? But anyways, though, we are just gonna run up 217 because... No! Route 217 is all, like, heavy Blizzard focused. Like, it's actively pretty hard to go through here because... Ooh, Raichu. This place is more like on the annoying side of like, I just want to get through here because heavy blizzard, I believe, like the heavy blizzard that it shows that it's going to be like, alright, it's going to be annoying to get through here. Anyways, we're going to hit him with the good old headbutt. And dang, just the stab damage off Headbutt. Anyways, this is our first time seeing Raichu. We saw the baby evolution in Pichu when we caught it when we were sightseeing in Sinnoh. Anyways, this person said that I had to toss, turning this snowstorm into a sandstorm. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Hit it with the good old bonk. Hippo. Oh, you took it. Impressive. Then again, Hippopotas does have pretty good defensive stats. So, that's fine, I suppose. I'm just gonna hit it with a double kick because I don't want to. I really don't want to waste Headbutt. This Pokemon right here. Anyways, give us a pretty good experience. It should, low level because you know it's Hippopotas. And we got Pelipper. What are the chances it had? What was it? Gosh, I forgot the. Not Drought. It's not Drought. I don't know. The water version of where it changes the storm. I forgot its name. Anyways, we hit him with the good old Headbutt. And yeah, Sandstorm. Like, yeah. It feels weird. You would think, like, these ace trainers that live up here in the snow would have more Pokemon that are fire-based, you know, because they're in the snow area. And it's like, oh, I need fire Pokemon to keep me warm. Your heart burns. Yeah, look at this guy. He's shivering. He has not, like, electric type I can understand because, like, alright, say if, like, you're out here in the blizzard and you need to set up camp real quick and you need a generator that you have a generator that gives off heat. So what you would do, I'm not going right there because that's a Pokemon trainer that is hiding in the snow. Yes, and you see the thick snow is still here, and I hate it. So we're not gonna go that way. The thick snow is still here, obscuring our view, making it harder for us to go through. I believe, what is this, rock climb? No, it's a bottle of iron. Yeah, for some reason, rock climb is in this area. It's outside a house. That's hail. Huh. We walk into this house because it's freezing. We gotta do turned around, so we're just gonna leave out real quick. I believe, is it this right here? Yeah, there it is. TM 100! It's rock climb. Rock climb in the hidden moves app allows you to move rapidly to the top of rugged cliffside. Rock climb is actually a pretty decent move. It has decent base power, it's a normal type, and it can confuse your opponents. While I was fighting my way through the blizzard, I dropped a TM. I had to move rock climb. Hey, what's this? You found the TM? But I'd already given up on the TM for loss, and you found it. It's yours to keep, my friend. Make good use of it. I like your honesty, though. Let me reward you with this. And we get an icicle plate. So yeah, that's the reason why you want to come here. Text engraved on the back of the team plate. 3 beings were born to bind time and space. So, he found it. I'm not expert. It looks to be of ancient origin. Even as old as time would still came into being. You would not be wrong, my friend. Alright, though, but let's see. If you go out here, you have this. I was using it down and seeing on my Pokédex. I'm looking for things buried under the snow. You have this one. It's bolted and encrusted with ice. It is bone-chilling to touch. But we also have this house. Let's go inside it. And then we have this lady. A person. A rare sight. Thank you for visiting. A gift. And we obtained the spell tag. Thank you. Spell tag. Intensifies skill set moves. May it serve you well. Well, thank you, lady. Thank you for giving me such a unique... Actually, no, forgot to say something. How about we... That, ladies and gentlemen, was a Yukioni. Or in this case, for this game, a Frostlass. A woman who is related to ice. And guess what? Is gust related. We have fighting type Ryu over there. So what we're going to do is we're going to swap in Grace. I feel like Grace hasn't had her time to shine in a recent bit. Yeah, we've done a few fights. Like, oh yeah, we haven't used Grace all that much. But Grace put in work in the early game. She did. She put out a lot of work. Anyways, though, Black Belt Luke sends out a Croagunk. And this should be fairly easy for us to complete. And like I said, it's not going to be that difficult because, guess what? Pokemon. Trace anticipation, and we will shudder in anticipation. Thing is, Grace is just gonna absolutely annihilate this Pokemon's mind because it's poison and fighting type, and that means you're quad weak to psychic type moves. So say goodbye to your brain. To be fair, I like the animation for Psybeam more than like haha. Anyways, yeah, thank you, Grace. Landed critical hit, ready to be praised. You are praised, Leslie. She was the champion of the early game for us, taking out gyms 3 and 4. Gyms 3, 4, and actually doing pretty well in 5. Anyways, though, we're gonna go in with a draining kiss. Give Machoke a parting kiss before it dies. Take out. Thanks, Grace. I knew you could do it. Taking out the Machoke, giving a bit of experience. Like, we're almost 10 levels above these Pokemon. And we are not doing any grinding. Like, I'm actively preventing myself from grinding. I just go in there and fight whatever trainers that they send out. And, you know, trainer, fight. Good. Gain more power. Anyways, we're gonna use Psychic to obliterate the Sonic's mind. It has 30, but it doesn't matter because Halo will take it out. You know, in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, any weather condition was a scary one if the Pokemon had low health, because the weather condition would some of them could cause damage, i.e. hail, sandstorm, and if they defeat the Pokemon that were low health, you wouldn't get experience. Anyways, Blaze and Grace both leveled up. Grace, oh, look at that special attack. Look at Blaze, oh, look at that attack. And we defeated Black Belt Luke. That's his wiggle. Anyways, so that's the end of Route 217. And if we go forward, we're gonna be at Lake Acuity. Let's go! Dang it! Another H-Train. What's this? Pokemon battle. We don't have to battle. You can leave me alone and we can pretend this never happened. And we're just turning to H-Trainer Olivia. Again, Platinum, she has a Seaking and a Roselia, I believe. Maybe a Medicham as well. Because they had expanded Pokedex, and I wish they did. She might still have a Seaking. Depends on how many Pokemon she had, but I didn't see how many she had on that little animation slide in. Let's see. Yeah, she has 2 Pokemon. We're gonna go with Psychic, obliterate this Roselia, this tiny Roselia. Bop! Take it out. That's it, I knew you could do it. And we took out the opposing Roselia with Gritty Speeds. And, nice. It's funny that Grace is technically, I believe, our weakest Pokemon. In terms of, like, pure level. Even though she can absolutely obliterate everyone here pretty easily. Now that I think about it, the only one where she might not be able to take it down with ease is probably Lopunny. Because, technically, Grace can one-shot almost every single Pokemon here. Yeah, can one-shot Zora, can one-shot Blaze, can one-shot Grima, can one... Actually, no, Laverne will pull up a fight, but the thing about Laverne is that Laverne has such low attack that any attack that Grace puts out and that will do heavy damage will just annihilate it. So, it's kind of like that opportunity of, like, does it have the opportunity to take out my Pokemon, thing like that. Anyways, so we're gonna head up, and maybe we can find one more Pokemon, but we're here at Lake Acuity. I like the Platinum version where it was up on a cliff. And standing guard is very important assignment. I'll make this success and earn myself a fairy. We come here to make sure Sunpoint's gym leader doesn't disturb us. What? Yeah, here's the thing. I prefer the Platinum version where Lake Acuity was up on a cliff. So that way, it makes sense that some Pokemon trainers can't get here. Because they need the gym badge, so that already makes it more difficult. But Team Galactic, they got coverage, they got everything. Anyways, I found the Sneasel. Now let's see, let's make it 2 Pokemon that we can catch in this episode. Let's see if we can catch a Sneasel. Awaiting directions. Here's the problem though, Grace will absolutely obliterate the Sneasel if she tries to attack it. So we're gonna go with an Ultra Ball! Dang it! Not brilliant! Ah, crap. Metal Claw. Okay. And we're hit by hail. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send out Laverne, because Laverne is our quote-unquote weakest Pokemon, so that's what we're going to do. Is that we're just going to make it to where she can take it out fairly easily. So, let's see. Quick Shot. I want it. Should be pretty easy. I'm going to use Swift. And, like, unfortunately, like I said, until they start re-releasing the events for older Pokemon that are legendaries, i.e. Darkrai, Shaman, and all that, we're going to be locked out of it. I'm surprised they just don't have enough, like, alright, there's permanent events that can happen. Or, yeah, I guess it makes sense, because with my younger brother, I was too late on it, because I gave him my old Nintendo Switch Lite, and when I got my Switch OLED, I was like, oh, alright, here you go. And I forgot I left my copy of Diamond in there. So, I was like, oh, hey, can you do the whole thing by trying to get the items? Like, I can't, because I had already switched the primary information over to my Switch OLED, so I'm like, oh. So we missed out on Shaman and Darkrai. I'll still show them off, because I'll be able to, maybe I'll use the, not the Platinum version, but the Legend Arceus version of, like, alright, here's, like, you gotta work for it. Which I think is like, alright, if you miss the event, they should just add it to the game, like, alright, now, instead of getting it for free, now you gotta work for it. It feeds on eggs stolen from nests. It sharply hooked claws, rips vulnerable spots on prey. Ugh. Where do you want to send it to the box? What I want to know is what they're going to do with the Legends Arceus version of Pokemon. Since those Pokemon technically exist in the past, and they evolved evolutionary-wise to be different than they are now, what are they going to do with in the future? Are they just going to say, oh, they made a comeback, so now we have two forms? Kind of like how, for some reason, you can find another form of Vulpix in Legends Arceus. Anyways, here we go. We have finally reached Snow Point City, the city of snow. Ha! Anyways, though, we got this. Snowbound town is always freezing cold, but the spirits of the trainers and their Pokemon burn hot and bright, especially the gym leader. I think there was an item here. As you can see, there's a boat here, but we can't do anything yet. A great trainer recognized by the Pokemon League. I look forward to carrying someone on the ship. Huh, so that's a little bit of information that you have for what we're gonna do. But everyone, next episode, since we can't go any further until we get the frickin' gym badge, we need to take on Snow Point City's Pokemon Gym Leader Candace, the Diamond Dust Girl, next episode. So everyone, my name is Mega Zero, and I will catch you all later.